Hi guys, I'm Lucy Jo and welcome back to Bishop Stortford, where we're at the Handmade kitchen company. And today we're going to be making up some more goodies, and we're going to be using the Wolf 48-inch dual fuel range cooker to make some really simple recipes in the live-in kitchen. So today I'm making a creme brulee, which is actually a really easy dessert that most people think is really difficult to make. And all you kind of want is that little tap on the top that makes it the most impressive thing ever. So I've got a really simple recipe, not many ingredients at all. First of all, I'm just going to put in the egg yolks. So they've been separated already. And I'm going to give it a little mix with a fork. Next, I've got my bowl of caster sugar. And then that goes in. I'm just going to keep mixing that so it's quite a thick mixture. And then in with my double cream. Sometimes, well, most of the time you'll use a vanilla pod, but if you can't get your hands on vanilla pods, don't hesitate to use a little bit of extract. Anything that's good quality will do the job just as well. And you just need to give it a really, really good mix with a fork, just so everything combines. The eggs can be a little bit sticky, so you just want to give it a good whisk for 30 seconds or so. Right, I'm happy with the consistency now, so I'm just using my vanilla bean extract, and I'm just going to put a teaspoon in, 1 teaspoon. That should be enough. And there we have, quite literally, our creme brulee mixture. That's as easy as it is. So before I start, I'm just going to preheat the oven. We don't need a high temperature for this, 150 degrees max. And so I'm going to go over to my Wolf 48-inch dual fuel range cooker, and just to turn it on to fan, I just pick the fan option. And to get my temperature, I just have to turn it slightly. Each side will do either higher or lower, and I'm going to go for 150. Now that's on, you can hear the oven begin to preheat, and that should take long at all. To make pouring into the ramekins a bit easier, I'm going to put our mixture back into a measuring jug. I'm going to put it through a sieve beforehand, just because the eggs can be a little bit gloopy, as I said. So I'm just going to drain it. And then that will make pouring into the ramekins a lot less messy. So for our creme brulees, we're going to cook them in a bain-marie, just so the egg doesn't curdle and kind of turn out like a scrambled egg. And the easiest method for this is to whack your ramekins in a tray with some hot water and boiling water. So for this, I'm just going to move the tap slightly to the side and use the Perrin & Bro instant hot water tap. I simply push the button down and bring it towards myself, and then I'll let the tray fill. I'm going to maybe fill it so the ramekins are half in the water, half out. That's perfect. So now I'm just going to pour the cream mixture into each ramekin. So as I said, it's really easy. If you want to make it up beforehand, if you're having people over, you can keep it in your fridge for as long as you need, and then just do this at the very end. They'll only need about 30 minutes in the oven. So let's get them in now. You want to be really careful with that water. Perfect. So we've waited about 25 to 30 minutes for the creme brulees to cook. They should be slightly wobbly and have a little skin on the top, and that's how you know they're done. I've already had a little peek, so I know that they're good to come out. And here we can just slide out this tray, which makes it nice and easy, which is imperative when there's so much boiling water going on. And as you can see, they have a slight wobble, and that's how you know they're perfect. Our creme brulees have been out of the oven for about 40 minutes now, so they're all cool. You need to make sure they're fully cold before you do the next part, otherwise the sugar will just melt off. So all we're doing now is whacking on a quite thick coat of sugar that we'll then go on to use the blowtorch for. Be super generous with it. It's all gonna go caramelized anyway. Okay, so now they all are well coated. Make sure you get all of the sides done. They just need a little bit of heat using a blowtorch, just until you're happy with them. After you've blowtorched, you want to just leave the sugar to rest for about 2 minutes, and then you should be able to hear that it's really hardened up, and that is the crack we wanted. I'm just gonna go in and make sure, yeah, it's exactly the consistency we want. So that is our creme brulee. Also tastes very good. And that's our creme brulee, and we've been here in Bishop Stortford Handmade Kitchen Company whipping this all up, and we'll do the same again in about a month's time. So thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to YouTube at Handmade Kitchen and also Instagram. See you guys soon.